Oh gosh. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm your host, Aaron Backlund. Welcome to Command Line
I
Conversations.
just swallowed a popcorn seed.
And we're starting off, we're off to the races with Michael swallowing
We
a
just get
popcorn
straight
seed
into this because we just went through 20 minutes
of re-recording.
like 2 minutes of re-recording, which I don't feel like doing.
Anyways, I'll let you start with your article that you had set up for this already.
You guys know the drill anyway. You're welcome. Well, anyway, YouTube is disabling comments on almost all videos featuring children. Let me just read what I read the last time, but got cut. YouTube will no longer allow the majority of channels featuring kids to include comment sections following a controversy over predatory comments being posted on videos of children. YouTube will temporarily remove the comments from videos that feature minors in the coming months. Only a select few channels with children will be allowed to comment or include a comment section. But even that comes with a caveat. They'll be required to monitor their comments for safety. YouTube's decision to remove comments comes in the way. This is all from The Verge, by the way. YouTube's decision to remove comments come in the wake of major corporations like Disney, Nestle, AT&T, and Fortnite maker Epic Games pausing ad spending after discovering the ads were being played on videos that had predatory comments on them. It's unclear if these companies have reactivated their spending or if they plan to at this time. YouTube also sought to clear up confusion around how these changes will impact creators' ability to run ads. In a blog post, YouTube says none of this will affect creators' monetization. That was a huge concern among YouTubers as the controversy arose, along with the comments being weaponized against creators. So, what do you guys think of that?
Oh gosh, there's just been so much going on with YouTube. Now, if for anyone who's new to the show or who just doesn't remember, I don't know if I've ever told anyone on the show here, but also we don't have the light on, so we should probably turn that on. It's getting a little bit darker while we're recording this. But I am a YouTube creator myself. I'm a part of the whole creators program, and I do a lot with the YouTubing and just the algorithm and everything else within YouTube. One of the main flags that YouTube has come under fire for is not only just this with the whole
YouTube's under fire for so many things.
It is. It's insane.
If you don't know, check it out somewhere else.
That
would be a long
thing. But I'll just give you another thing that dealt with children is that YouTube, in the wake of more families, more people. Going to YouTube. I mean, think about it. YouTube just came out with YouTube TV, which is something that I'm actually looking to when my internet service provider, Xfinity by Comcast, switches our plan once more. YouTube TV seems like a pretty good offer. For TV, but think about it. These families are using
Victoria's Secret ad. No, on a school issued service.
That is scary. Anyway, it's just it's insane.
It died.
Yeah, this one's about to die too.
Okay, we've been having a lot of devices die anyway.
Anyway, I got a good idea what we're talking about this week. But yeah, I mean, that's insane. I mean, think about that. So many people are using YouTube, and there's people like me and my family, and there's kids that are using YouTube to watch mini shows. I don't know of a single kid that still watches television as much as they watch YouTube. And that's just crazy when you think about it.
And the thing with the comment sections is that, even though signing up for YouTube, I believe, has an age limit, there's still... YouTube can't do anything really for basically any age to actually access and post things on YouTube, whether it even is from the person themselves. It could be, some mother filming their child, but regardless, children can be featured, and not just children, but everybody can be featured, anybody and everybody can be featured on a YouTube video. But also the thing is that any and everybody can be posting on a comment section.
Right.
You can have 20-year-old guy comment on, I don't know, Jacksepticeye's video and have like an amazing conversation. But then you can also have, a child predator comment on a YouTube video containing a child. Like, all of this is possible. So to limit something like that, and I believe they took this right step forward, I just feel like for YouTube to do something like this would normally be a scary thing, but this is actually a good thing. This is an exception.
Yeah.
Because the way I see it, to make I don't like using political terms, but I've been learning a lot about politics lately. But to kind of take the the route where it's like rather not from taking input from their community, but rather just say themselves, okay, we see a problem, you just make it fix it the way we want it. I've been seeing that they've kind of been doing that a lot lately with talking about removing the dislike button and stuff. And I just think that this would normally be something scary, but thankfully it's probably the only thing that they've done is kind of been scary, but for exception wise, because this is a big issue.
Right, and to a lot of people it seems very scary because it's like, oh my gosh, you're invading on my First Amendment right, my freedom of speech. Freedom of speech only goes so far, audience, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you know this as well, but I mean, that's a little ridiculous, and I think YouTube did take, like you said, Matthew.
Michael.
I'm sorry, Michael, hello. I think YouTube did take the right steps to, and took the right actions of just disabling comments on the children's videos, excuse me. It's very important, and don't get me wrong, and this is a lot of fears that parents, when their kids say, I want to do YouTube, and they're doing it like me.
Yeah.
Parents are concerned over these stupid people that are just writing, nasty and awful things just to be brutal and just to be mean and to really taint the YouTube platform because not all creators are inherently bad and it can be just the comment section that can just be the worst. Take for example, I was reading. Okay, so I've been watching a lot of Jaden Animations, and I'm sure a lot of you, and I'm sure Matthew and Michael know very well.
Matthew doesn't. He doesn't watch it.
Well, no, I'm saying I've been watching them a whole lot, or her a whole lot, and there's just some nasty comments, and these are kids that are going to VidCon, and they, I mean, think about if they read those comments.
I suppose it's not even a child predator thing, but also like, Jaden Animations. She's not a child, but she can still get those nasty comments.
Right, and I mean, she's older, but I mean, it's like, we're talking about our children that are watching these videos.
But the thing is, interestingly enough, I don't know if my family's only been affected by this, but I'm sure many others, but for some odd reason, many parents don't even know that their videos are on YouTube. Like, I remember, like, my mom always telling me, oh, it's on YouTube, or something like that, and then I'd tell her, no, it's not, but then she'd insist. And it's kind of this thing where it's like, parents are kind of clueless if what they have on, what they post on Facebook or I don't think any parents actually use Twitter, but like, I just think that a lot of parents don't seem to know what's out there. Like, that's going back to the whole conversation about, what you put on the internet is stuck there forever, but I just think that with that being a problem, it's a good thing that they're doing this.
Yeah, and I mean, we've gotten countless updates and everything, and even now within the YouTube Creator Studio, it says you need to be very careful about how child labor laws are being put in place for children in your videos. Mm-hmm. Is that if you're monetizing this, then you could be violating a child labor law if you have a child in your video, because it's still technically considered work, whether you count it as work or not. And that's a really big thing, too, that's been happening with YouTube. But I also think it's up not only these creators that are getting upset over this and that are getting, frustrated and like, oh, my monetization, my money. Well, you need to, if you're not managing your comment section, that's yours, no matter if you like it or not. YouTube has always, for years, given you the option to delete comments, flag them for inappropriate type thing, and that's just a part of being a YouTuber. If you're not willing, and I know a lot of YouTubers, you get so many comments, and I get that, but I mean, a lot of what YouTube does now is it flags stuff for spam, and it flags stuff for this. It's still put out there, but it goes to the spam section in your Creator Studio. So from there you can just delete it. It's not that hard, or report it, or let YouTube know. Everything matters. And if we have these large YouTubers like PewDiePie and, I hate to say this, T-Series, who are out there and doing this, I mean, instead of having this battle of T-Series and PewDiePie, this really stupid, and I don't understand. Maybe I'm just too old for this at this point, but fix your comment section, as we wouldn't be having this issue, we wouldn't be talking about this issue if you just took some time to fix your comment sections. You can drown in all the money that you want, but once parents find out about this, YouTube is going to become a platform with less children. And who's your main demographic? Children of ages between, all the way down to like 6 or 7 years old when they first learn how to use a computer, even maybe 5, to all the way up to like your 18 to 20-year-old range. And that's a lot of your audience. And then if you have that get away from you, where's all the money going to come from?
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that it has to come down to making money. And I actually have to any YouTubers who are watching, talk about this in the form of making money. But when I'm dealing with YouTube stuff and I'm trying to make money, you have to be very aware. YouTube isn't something where it's like it's just like willy-nilly here and you can just make money with whatever you can. It's not just like you can post. Let's take for example. Gosh, I can't think of his name. Oh my goodness. Let's just take for example, what was his name? Well, PewDiePie with his anti Semitic stuff that he was sending out on his YouTube. Creators are also responsible for making sure that their content, if they're dealing with an audience, is child appropriate. It's freedom of speech. I get that. But when we're talking about children, figure something out and don't soil the name for everyone. I'm trying to think who the other guy was that found that unfortunate dead body. Logan Paul. I was disgusted with both of these men. That's why I don't watch their YouTube channels. That's why I won't even subscribe to them. They're going against YouTube's policies, and I think the penalization for this needs to be much more dire. I think it needs to be removal of channels, and they need to find a job where they're not using YouTube as a platform. Not just getting like Disney pulled away from them and these ad companies pulled away from them. I get it; it's freedom of speech, but there's a fine line that you can walk, and I think both of these men hit that fine line. But also the comment section as well; they hit a fine line all the time too, and I think that's something that's important.
I think while we're on the topic of YouTube, we probably should talk about like the whole like. Well, first off, everybody knows this one, but like the Rewind last year, how it was so bad and prejudiced.
Yeah, that was
not
horrible.
To mention also the fact that they're thinking about disabling or removing the dislike button because everybody's, you know how that's going on.
Yeah, so
like, I feel like all of our opinions need to be given into this one.
Yeah, so from a YouTube creator standpoint, I use the dislike button in a way that maybe many other creators use it similar to mine. Dislike this, so I guess I can give you. Let's just do. I think everybody, but let me just say my usual outro for That Zelda Guy. If you guys follow me over there. It usually goes something like, the regular. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any notifications. You can become a part of the Dank Link Squad and get all the notifications and updates for all the streams, gameplay, and more. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, but if you dislike it, please let me know in the comments below what I did wrong so that I can fix it for the future and make my videos just that much better. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching and have fun in Hyrule. So that's usually what my outro is for That's Zelda Guy, and they were Hylian Hero. I kind of flipped the names around too. We're kind of having an identity crisis over there, but that is what I do, and I think the dislike button is good for creators because they can learn, but then it's used improperly, like most things, and some people take it way to the extreme and they just nasty comments. So I wouldn't mind seeing the dislike button erased for that reason if I'm just not getting feedback. If we still have a comment section, they can tell me through the comment section in words. But I would miss that comment and comment and uncomment section. I feel like YouTube should go back to you remember the rating the videos, like on a scale from 1 to 5 stars. I think that worked really well. You're not just. I mean, people can 1-star things for whatever you want, and there's going to be haters out there still. That's not a perfect system. But it's just a little different.
I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure YouTube's reason for removing the dislike button is purely because of dislike raids, where it's like, a massive YouTuber, like, I can't think of one right now. I mean, I guess we can use PewDiePie, but I don't think he's actually ever requested it. In fact, lately he's been saying not to subscribe to him. But you'd say PewDiePie said for all his subscribers to go dislike T-Series videos, even though T-Series is a great company. That's the thing that YouTube is kind of saying, is that massive YouTubers would go and tell their subscribers to go and drop dislikes on other YouTubers. And there was this one particular story that happened, and it completely got the YouTuber completely removed. And some people listening to this may actually recognize the people and know the names, but I can't think of either names right now. But basically, one's name is Crepo on Twitch, but basically, this one YouTuber falsely accuses this guy named Crepo on Twitch of sleeping with a 15-year-old girl, and basically, he's told everyone to go dislike his videos and stuff. They did that, and the guy was crippled, literally, and was deleted off both YouTube and Twitch. So, and that was a false accusation. The guy who said that had to make a video saying sorry and stuff, but the damage was already done. And it's that sort of stuff that I can see the logic behind deleting the dislike button, but in reality, you're never going to delete it enough where people can't comment on YouTube videos saying dislike or something. No, not to mention the fact that literally dislikes is how most YouTubers actually measure how well their videos are in general.
And that's how I measure how my videos are and content I need to improve. Well, I think we talked about 16 minutes on this, so maybe we should jump to another topic. Maybe something that's more technology focused, and maybe we should have Matthew talk, because he's been sitting here silent, just like me on a Monday with no girlfriend.
Saying anything.
What?
What?
Well, for one, you guys have been talking for like so long that I couldn't.
Well, yeah, but
and I couldn't interrupt you
whatever.
either because you guys are speaking so fast. But on a more interesting talk,
we're gonna talk about the S10
because I've been talking about YouTube in the last 3 weeks and I can't stop hearing about it. But the S10.
Oh,
small little thing here, but I'm on their website and there's like a really bad glitch or it's not bad, but there's a glitch in their code for their website.
Where?
If you scroll down far enough, there's a download app button, but it clips through the text. Anyway,
Samsung, your website's broken, but ours is even more broken.
Another thing is that there's also such thing as Samsung Pods now.
Yep. Yep, Samsung.
You can't tell them, though the problem is they're not $160, so you can't tell AirPods.
Well, that's because they're smarter.
Yeah. But then also,
how much are they?
They're incentivizing. I'm not going to say age range, but they're incentivizing people to buy the S10 to give them a new skin on Fortnite.
He's talking about 9 to 12-year-olds.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that. Because you might insult a bunch of people.
No, you know what? Okay, even the people who
a bigger thing I wanted to talk about was this really cool thing Reddit's doing. Apparently, you can actually start tipping people real money on Reddit.
I can make money on Reddit. So you can monetize your own work.
But as of right now, literally one Reddit user is a test dummy for this new tipping system.
I want to be the test dummy.
So you can tip this guy. Well, I want to say his name because it actually does have a swear word in it.
I gotta go out and shovel, so if Mom calls, tell her I'm outside. Let me know, okay?
Okay. We're filming Command Prompt Comedy.
That's kind of an awkward time.
I'm sorry about that.
I just realized how much awkward that is.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Awkward. Shoot. No, I mean time-wise. Scheduling-wise. Shoot.
What? Did you make it?
Well,
I thought he was
if
shoveling.
I knew he actually was shoveling, then that... Well, that's awkward.
Let's just figure out that after... How long do we normally make our Command Prompt comedies again?
45 minutes. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Oh, no!
Well, that sucks.
Why don't we just
I could just sing Lifelight over and over again for the rest of the time.
Well, guys, I think that's my cue.
Why don't we just end at 20 and then combine the last one we record.
Anyways, guys, thank you for joining us on Command Prompt Comedy. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
That was a
Otakunet.